Alright everybody, welcome to an Apex video. I'm going to show you how you should have your inventory organized once you're set up and ready to go in Apex Legends. I've seen a lot of noobs out there recently rocking some random frickin' inventories, alright? You need to stop. You need to get it under control. Here's how to do it. Okay, gray backpack, right? I'm going to show you this. That's just, what most people are going to have. Here's what you're going to start out with, right? You're not going to have the ammo. You're going to have two of these. Two of each. What you want to do, this is after, you fought your way to safety off the drop, right? You got a couple kills. You've got some loot. You've got some guns. This is you getting set up, after that first engagement and getting ready to play the rest of the round. So what you want to have is one slot of syringes, 4 syringes. That's it. No more than that. I'm not counting weird scenarios like being in the zone and you need to pick up some more to get back to the playable area, blah, blah, blah. That's not what I'm talking about. Just your normal, 4 syringes. That's it. 8 cells. No more than 8 cells. Again, if you don't have any batteries, you can't find any batteries, get 16 cells, right? 2 batteries. 2 medkits. This is what your heals should look like if you have a gray backpack. And I'm just going with the assumption you've got some sort of automatic weapon and a shotgun because that's kind of the meta and probably always will be. So I'll talk about some other loadouts later, but for now, this is your standard kind of thing. So the next thing you want to do is get some nades. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do this in the order that I'm telling you to do this. But this is what I'm going to give you what it should look like at the end. Okay, now we're going to get our shotgun ammo. 16, that's it. You should never, ever, ever have more than 16 shotgun ammo in your inventory. Unless for some reason you're running double shotgun, which would, we've got other problems at that point. Okay, then we just fill the rest up with our light ammo for our 301. That's a good, starting out gray backpack, our 301 PK. Now, if you're taking shots at longer ranges with this guy, then I'd say drop a nade. Oh, we'll just throw it, I guess, and fill the rest up. So you've got the whole top row full of ammo. I don't generally like to go down into the bottom row, in a gray backpack with ammo because this is non-negotiable here. This is non-negotiable. If you don't have a backpack at all, drop the cells, but you really should always have at least 1 nade. Going into the end zone, you should have at least 2 or 3. All right, but fill the whole top thing with ammo if you need to. That's fine. Okay, but preferably, I'm grabbing me 2 nades at least, because by the time you run out of this ammo, right, 240 rounds should get you at least a little bit more loot, right? If you've wasted 240 rounds of light ammo and you haven't gotten a blue backpack, then that's really, really unlucky. You should be able to kill someone who has better backpack or find a better backpack in that amount of time. Because at that point, once you've got a blue, then you can have all this. And now you're comfortable, right? This is pretty comfy. At this point, maybe you've crafted a couple more bats, and now you have 4 bats, right? So this is what my inventory probably would look like at this point. What you're going to be dropping for other things, like as you see fit, like, maybe I'm losing health a lot. Maybe I don't have great armor. Maybe I'm taking a Phoenix kit, Generally, I'm going to drop ammo for more of this stuff. I might not go that far with a 301. If I had something like a flatline, this is probably good. 301, you need as much ammo as you can get, right? Like I'm talking, you got yourself a purple backpack, you need to get yourself like 400 rounds of that 301 ammo because that stuff just goes and goes. I generally never carry a Phoenix kit. Well, scratch that. I will carry a Phoenix kit in the higher tiers of difficulty. In pubs, you don't need it. I would say you don't need a Phoenix kit. If you're in Diamond 1 and you're just like, if you're struggling, you're trying to get masters or something, yeah, take a Phoenix kit, Like Phoenix kits are freaking great. You know, if I always had a gold backpack, I'd always have a Phoenix kit. You know, like that's a pretty freaking fantastic inventory if I do say so myself. But okay, key takeaways: no more than 1 slot for syringes, no more than 1 slot for shotgun ammo. Have some nades, use them. You know, they're freaking helpful. No more than 8 cells if you have any bats at all. If you're using 8 cells and you're running out of cells, either you're not killing anybody and you're not picking up more, or you're taking too much damage. Okay, so that's something else you got to fix, but generally this is what you're gonna look like. If you're running out of syringes, that also, you're probably taking too much damage. You're probably not killing as many people as you need to for loot. Because if you're taking, you know, if you've got white shields or blue shields somehow in the later stages of the game, then yeah, I could see you probably running through more syringes. But you should have leveled up your armor to a point where you can heal your armor before you're even getting into your flesh heals. So okay, so this is kind of your standard loadout. Now what if we go, this is one of my favorite things. All right, right here, this is one of my all-time favorite things. If you can get good with the wingman, you do it, bro, because you're gonna be unstoppable. Because what you can do is take 2 or 3 slots, like you got 120 ammo, right, in this wingman. Are you gonna go through that? Like, no, you're not. You're not gonna waste 120 wingman shots before you can find more heavy ammo. That would be pretty insane. So the great thing about this is I only have to take up 3 slots for my entire ammo, whereas with the 301 you pretty much take this entire top row. And now what you can do is just have as many freaking shields as you want, right? So that's what I do. I would wingman PK, wingman Mastiff, not the Eva, don't do it. And then I would take extra bats. 6 bats is always, you know, I feel like you should probably always have 6 bats if you can. Again, I get the Phoenix kit out of here. I don't care about the Phoenix kit, yo. If I can take a nade over a Phoenix kit, like, look at that. Any team who tries to push me is dead. There's nothing they can do. I'm gonna chuck 4 arc stars at them, and I'm gonna throw a thermite. I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna headshot one. Boom, dead. Everyone's gone. You see what I'm saying? Like, the more grenades you can carry, the more hell you can put everyone else through. And this is a BR, and that's exactly what you want to do. This really is the ultimate loadout that you can run in this game. The problem is it's kind of difficult, right? Because, I mean, let's face it, the wingman is not the easiest. I mean, you have to hit the shots, right? Right. It's not necessarily that hard to hit the shots, but you can't. You have to realign every time. And then the PK is also not super easy to use. Because kind of RNG of shotguns, but yeah, it takes a lot of work to be able to run this loadout. I'm not even confident enough to consistently run this. I'll run it when I'm feeling good, you know, if my shot's on that day, I'm definitely going to try and run this. But you know, you got to recognize what day is your day and what day is like, to you guys, today I just need to run a 301. I don't know what to tell you. You know, I need some help. Anyway, this is what your loadout should look like. That's generally the best way to run your inventory. You may see other people run it differently. That's cool. Everybody's got their little way, but most pros that I've watched, you know, they do it this way, and that's where I've gotten this information from, is just from watching people like Imperial Hal and Sweet Dreams. It's like, how are they organizing their loadouts? And so this is how they do it. Again, extenuating circumstances are extenuating circumstances. Sometimes you have to take an extra med kit, sometimes you need an extra nade, sometimes, you know, you can't find what you need and you have to take more of something else and less of something. There you go. Hope that works for you. Have fun out there, and I'll see you later.